Hello everyone, Phoenix Tremaine here, and I have another entertainment report. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. I've got two channels, Web Series and Movies, and Phoenix Tremaine. My Phoenix Tremaine channel doesn't have that many subscribers, but hopefully you like this report and you will subscribe. Excuse me, my Web Series and Movies channel has over 2,000 subscribers, but gotta keep those numbers going up. Because I do a lot on other social media, and the things I do on other social media, I'm starting to do on my YouTube channel. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, because today we're going to be talking about Jill Scott. Now, this is a report from Gossip. Jill Scott's husband countersued in the divorce, demanding $500,000, and he wants the prenup thrown out. Dobson, I guess that's her husband's last name, said he's entitled to half of their marital assets plus $500,000 for the pain and suffering he allegedly endured during and after their year-long union. Really? You want $500,000 and you only been married to the woman for a year? Actually, it's been 15 months, a year and 3 months, and now he's trying to get everything. And my note says they've been married 15 months and no kids. So he alleges Jill was a monster wife who routinely tried to use money to control and silence him, treated him like the help, and alienated him from his family and friends. Scott would accuse him of stealing stuff she'd eventually find, and even went on dates with intimate male friends. Scott's scorned ex wrote in court papers, and Dobson said Scott was known for emasculating the men in her life, referring to her son as pretty instead of handsome. Now that's a low-ass blow. Okay, that's a low blow right there. Despite the alleged red flags, the husband said he wanted to make the marriage work, and they attended relationship counseling, but Dobson said out of the blue he came home to find Scott had changed the locks and packed his stuff in boxes and put them in the garage. I can see Jill Scott doing that while she's playing Golden in the background, living my life like it's gold. And then she was probably watching Wait and Exhale before she did that. It was like, I'm done. He's gone. You come home and your stuff is packed up and put in the garage. Ooh, whoa, wow. Dobson said Scott allegedly campaign of intimidation didn't end after the split. He said that Scott had since spread his mugshot among their circle of friends and accused him of being gay, violent, jobless, and a con artist. One more time. She spread his mugshot among their circle of friends and accused him of being gay, violent, jobless, unstable, and a con artist. He said the stress of the divorce and Scott's alleged trash talking triggered a severe depression, damaged his reputation, caused him mental anguish, and he is now in intensive therapeutic treatment. It's only been a year and 3 months. Good Lord. Now, if they've been together for a long time, I probably wouldn't be laughing at the man. But he really does sound like a con artist if after a year he's going for $500,000, half their marital assets, and he wants the prenup thrown out. Oh, Dobson said he wants $500,000, half their assets, Scott to pay his lawyer fees, the prenup tossed out, and Scott to stop speaking about him in the press. So he wants her to keep your name out my mouth. Out your mouth. Dobson has been a model of honesty and integrity. This is his lawyer talking. Dobson has been a model of honesty and integrity. His counter-complaint states He loved and committed himself to Scott fully and unconditionally and gave her and her family his entire all within that year and 3 months. In return, Dobson has been treated with nothing but trivialization and alienation. A judge has yet to rule on the divorce. Now, I didn't print everything out, but I know that he was also saying that it was on the tip of my tongue. But basically, he was saying that Jill Scott basically drove him to this serious depression where he can't really even function, and that okay, I remember now. Also, it's on Gossip. You can look it up on Gossip. But he also said that he wants the prenup thrown out because it was a long article. He wants the prenup thrown out because he felt that he was, it was like, I think it was 3 days before the marriage or something like that, that Jill Scott and her lawyer cornered him and allegedly and forced him to sign his prenup against his will, and that he loved her, so he did it. But he felt that he signed the prenup under coercion. So I know that we typically take the side of the celebrity in these divorces because they're the ones that we know, the ones we love, that we see on TV, movies, listen to their music. And, you know, it just sounds like this man is trying to cash out. He met a celebrity, got her to marry him. Things just went south. And then within a year and 3 months, she filed for divorce, packed his stuff up, put it in the garage, filed for divorce, and was ready to move on. I don't know Jill's side of the story because I didn't find any of her comments saying from why she divorced. Did he cheat? Did he lie? Was he really a con artist? You know, what made her feel that way or what made her push him away? I don't know, but I would love to find out. And if I find out more on the story, her side of the story, then, you know, I'll report that too. But, I mean, what do you think about this? Do you think he's a con artist? Or do you think Jill Scott really was terrorizing him in their year and 3 month marriage? And emasculating her son, that's low. To even bringing the children out into this, a child that's not even his, into this situation is just plain wrong. Say that you felt emasculated. Don't say that about Jill Scott's kid. That's just a low, low, low blow. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen, about Jill Scott's messy divorce? Do you think he's a con artist that's just really trying to cash out? Or do you think that maybe she was a diva and, you know, really, you know, made him feel all these things and caused him to be depressed? Or was that his lawyer saying, go find yourself a doctor because we want to get some money? So, what do you think about this Jill Scott story? I would love to see what you say in the comments. And, you know, just tell me what I kind of have a feeling what you're going to say. But if you haven't done so, please subscribe to me if you want to hear more of my reports and other things that I'm doing. You can go ahead and click with that bell, click the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified when I drop new videos. And, you know, we're going to keep it moving because my next video is going to be, we got some Monique news, okay? Some Ja Rule news, and Tracy Ellis Ross versus Monique. So I think I'm going to do this as one video. Depends on how long the video is, and, you know, let's see what happens. Let's keep this news coming.